Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 11 of Not So Human. And we are actually having another occult party as it is Sunday. It is also prank day, so she is going to make use of prank day to get up her mischief level. Um, this is going to be something that will be a little bit confrontational for our little girlie, as this will be the first time that she has seen Rowan since getting pregnant, since he lost his grandma, and she has not told him that she's pregnant. So I'm not sure how he's going to react. He does feel very sad, so she's going to ask him, like, how are you? How are you doing? He does seem a little bit shocked about seeing her. I know, of course, it is from the mischief interaction, but we are just gonna say that he is in shock seeing her so pregnant, seeing the baby bump already, and not knowing what's going on. He does say, I've never been better, but I do feel like it's a little bit sarcastic. And we are going to share the pregnancy news with him. So I'm going to make this a conversation between just the two of them. She is sharing it. She is actually happy about it. Morgan and Al Coffin are watching the announcement with them. But how is he going to respond? I have no idea. I don't know what his settings are. I don't know what his preferences are. He does seem happy. Is it? Is he actually happy? It does give me the cute animation, so usually that means that he is happy. But is he actually happy? I cannot see. I cannot see. Okay, happy parents. Celine's partner was delighted to hear about the pregnancy, completely overjoyed the child will bring them both so much happiness. But I do think, and this is me going to control him, he's happy to hear that they're expecting a child, but I also do feel that he is going to yell at her and argue with her because he hears this news at the point that she's already in the second trimester. Like, he didn't hear it from the start. She's already like slowly moving on to another part, and he's like, why didn't you not tell me this? Like, why didn't you tell me sooner? Like, I know I've been dealing with my grandma's death, but you could have told me. Like, I have a right to know sooner instead of you just announcing this at a party. So they now have a little bit of an unpleasant conversation. She's going to tell, like, I didn't want you to, like, deal with this. Like, I had to deal with this myself. Like, I was finding out things about my family. I had a lot of emotions going on, and I did research as well, but I just did not want you to like have to deal with your grandma's death and then have this happy news and overshadow your grandma's death. I wanted you to like have the possibility to mourn your grandma and not have it overshadowed by this news. And they're just like now full on doing mischievous interactions toward each other, which he does not like. But I do think like he just does not like know how to respond to this. Like he cannot have a full blown argument with her because there's also all these people. So the way he wants to react or the way he like fully wants to have an argument potentially with her, it's just not possible. I don't know like if like she's feeling confident, she's feeling fine. She does feel that there's too many sims and everything around, but she does feel happy, she feels playful, all of these life things. But I don't think she like at this point understands the severity of her not telling him, her withholding the information. So she's just gonna give him a moment. She's gonna get some food, which she, now that she does have the delicioso spell, she actually can conjure up the food and doesn't need to cook, which is very nice. And she does have a nice amount of money because I sold 2 things that she got from Winter for Christmas. I actually sold both of them, and I will say this is the compensation that we got from not having our groceries delivered because, of course, we still did not have our groceries. So there was a bit of money that we lost, but we can actually now use spells to get food, so we don't need to buy groceries. But she's eating the food. She is calling some other people to meal. So we'll call Rowan, Morgan, Cassie, Simeon, and Elle to the meal to eat some food. Of course, the ghosties don't need to eat. But she's excited. She's like, I have shared it now. Like, it's okay. He had some time to deal with his grandma. And again, not really realizing that she should have given me a choice. And did our food just disappear? The ghost made our food disappear. Okay, I guess we need to make another batch of food for everybody. But yeah, she is... Oh no, she's having a bladder failure. How? Is it because of the ghosts? Oh no, poor girl. Poor girl, like she's fully disgusting, but at least you do have a spell that can make you immediately be clean again. So this party is not going great. Make the food as I asked you to, but she's definitely not going to be in a good mood at this point because it's unpleasant surroundings, too many sims, she's filthy, she's feeling nauseous. I also think that she's starting to realize more and more now that she's seeing Rowan and how he's responding, and he's holding a little bit back in terms of how they usually deal with each other. We already have now the family therapy mod popping up. I do think that she is starting to understand a little bit more that she should have given him the choice and not just tell him when she's already in like a different part of the pregnancy. So she is going to console him about death. She's also going to ask him to if he wants to accompany to childbirth, if he's actually happy that she's pregnant. She's going to ask him like his thoughts and his feelings. So she also has a bit of a better idea, like if he actually wanted to have a baby, like he did act happy when she told him. But she's now just asking him like a few more things if he's actually really happy. And he did get back into a flirty mood, but I do think it's because of Gidry, because he always makes everybody flirty. And he is freaking out. So he's telling her, like, I'm just freaking out. I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I need some time to gather my thoughts. I need some time to just see how I respond to this. Like, I am happy. It's not that I'm not happy, but I just need some time to deal with you not telling me this sooner and you not telling me this when we were private, and you're just telling me this while everybody is here. So I do think she's going to give him that time. Cupcake has learned to not scratch furniture. That's always great. She is getting feeling tired. It's a nice party. Like, I think everybody had some nice time. So I am going to end it here, even though it was very short. But we did get a great reward. There are some people that are, again, not feeling the greatest, but she's just going to say like, hey, I think it's time everybody leaves. Like, I think it's getting late. So they're all just gonna go home, and she is going to head to bed so she can do her stuff in the morning. And what I want to do for this episode is I want her to actually continue reading the book. She's been reading the grimoire, the one that we found in the last episode. So it's a dark and forgotten grimoire. She's been reading it, but she actually wants to continue investigating it. And from what she has been reading, she actually wants to know more about it. So I need to find here. So she has been thinking, she has been like taking a lot of time to gather her thoughts, and she wants to learn more about this. She wants to fully start mastering this and read up on it and actually use this magic to get revenge on Flat. She has made up her mind. She is ready to do this, and we did already find the forbidden tome, so I can have her study magical tome. I can have it study here, but officially we already have found this. I can try to do it again if we get another copy, but if we cannot find it when going to the magic realm in the morning, I will just have her tick this off so we can go to the next step, which is, let me see, it's read chapter 1, read chapter 2, which we already did, and learn the forbidden spell. But for now, we're just gonna have her sleep. We're gonna make sure that she feels fully fine in her needs, do some collecting in the morning, and just make sure that she's staying fine. And I decided to leave a sugar skull offering at Toby's little urn. And we did get a Day of the Dead celebrator, so we are going to ask for a sugar skull, as I actually haven't started on the sugar skull collection. We did reach level 6 of where is it of gemology, so she will now actually get additional crystals and metals when digging at rocks, and can design mystical jewelry and cut star-shaped gemstones at the gemology table. So from this, we are actually going to build up our collection a lot faster. At the moment, we are now still on 19 out of 26 frogs. For the metals, we are actually 12, I think 10 out of 22. And for crystals, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of 23. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think that's correct, but we have around 10 to go to fully complete this collection. I do want to travel with her to Self-Dorada, but I need to see when the right timing is for her to like start using Self-Dorada to get a few more metals and crystals, and I think that would be really great for her. But let's first get our first sugar skull, as we haven't really started this, and I do hope we actually, we got art, so this is going to be our first sugar skull. Actually, if I reopen the collections, there are, where is it? There are 9 different sugar skulls. We got the first one. So we have now finished 1/9 of the collection. And now that we have a bit more money, we have 3.5k. I actually do want to change something in the house. So what I do want to do is I want to give her some wallpaper over here. I actually want to finish this room a bit more. We're going to say that she had somebody over to help with the room, and the wallpaper, what I actually think will be very fitting, is something that's still in this style, but maybe a little bit more purple. So that's what I'm looking for. I do have like a lot of different types of wallpaper, but I'm not sure if I have something that is fitting this style. I do have these, oh, I hit my microphone. I do have these like damask wallpapers that are not in purple, but the style is actually very nice. So we can maybe add it in gray or in black. Actually really like it in black. I think, which motive do I like the best? This one we already have, or this one. I think this one is the best. And then what I also want to do is We have, of course, our collections out here. I just want to get a few more shelves for in this room, as we do have the wall space for it. And I actually just want to hang them up over here. I didn't place the windows correctly for this, but we can place a few more here. I wish we could have just placed them fully around the windows. I could do like this, so we have the half shelves in there. But I want to place like a few more wall shelves here, so we can actually start putting our skull from the Day of the Dead in here. So we have our first skull. I also want to place all of our potions actually on here as well. So I'm quickly gonna just do a bit of decoration, and then we will head to the magical realm to do a little bit more studying on our magic. So these are our newly decorated shelves. I made a little bit of a split between... Oh, accidentally moving to my sim. But I made a split between all of the crystals. I also got all of the crystals out of here. And I placed all of our duplicates in here, so we can use those for making our jewelry. Then we have all of our medals here. Some of our fossils, which we didn't showcase downstairs. All of our potions. And our first crystal sugar skull. Crystal sugar, just sugar skull. So we have all of those in here, and let's travel to the magic realm now to start working more on our dark arts magic. And she's asking Morgan for another untamed magic spell. So she has now learned a mini ice, which I hope I pronounced it correctly, which is control another sim's mind and bend them to your will. And this is actually... we only need to learn Duplicado, I think, and De-Deadify, and then we have learned all untamed magic spells, so we're actually getting really close. Mischief magic, we still can learn a few more. We need 4, so I'm going to have her learn those as well. And practical magic, we still need a lot more, so there we need a bit more, but she is now searching for some tomes, and I do hope that she finds another forbidden tome, actually, or... we're just gonna take this one off because we lovelies all do know that we do have one already. But let's see, is she going to find it? And also, where are... is she? I'm not sure if she's finding anything, but where are Simeon and Elle? So we can ask them for a magic spell as well. I'm not seeing them at the moment. Usually they are hanging around here, actually. Are they here? Let's see, you... oh yeah, up here. I'm not sure why I didn't see you, but ask for... let's see, some magic. Ask to teach mischief magic, and then from Simeon we are going to ask to teach practical magic. She has found the Tome of Deliriate, which I think is a new spell. Did we already learn this one? No, so that's actually a new spell that she can study at home. And I'm hoping to get 2 more spells if Elphaba is actually going to... or Elcoven is actually going to teach us. Because she asked, but she did not ask. Or I actually told her to ask. Also quickly going to see if we can... find anything over here in terms of crystals and frogs. Nope. Nothing spawning here. No trees. No. Ooh, we learned Furio, which is... let's see. Convince 2 sims to argue and fight with each other. Oh. Interesting. And then Simeon, where are you? There you are. Can you also teach us a spell? Because she does not feel like she is in the mood. So ask to teach practical magic. And we are going to say she already did find the mysterious grimoire. So we are going to take this off. It's actually going to complete the milestone. She did read chapter 2 already. We just need to read chapter 1. And then we need to learn the forbidden spell by studying the grimoire of dark shadows. So I'm just gonna try to see if we cannot find more tomes, which is sad because I wish I could. And are you learning? Oh, she just learned Delirium, for which you also had the tome. But I want to learn another practical spell. So, ask to teach practical magic. Are we learning? There we go. We learned. Oh, copy paste. So that's going to be very nice because every single time. So, do I have anything that I can showcase this spell for? Because this one I was actually hoping to learn as soon as possible. If there's any. Can I look in the door and grounds? Do we have anything here that can help me out? Of course, and nothing has spawned here. Then hopefully over here. I also do think I'm going to buy some more magical stuff. Maybe buy some crystals that we don't have if we do a little bit of haggling, and maybe even some tomes. But copy paste though, it actually helps if you find, for example, a dig site or like the place where you can get some crystals. If they spawn like here, for example, I think you can use copy paste on them to, you still get the same crystal, but you can copy paste the crystals, so we can actually get crystals a lot more and use them. For example, we can copy paste this one and we can use it to basically get more crystals to make jewelry, and we don't have to continuously like dig and lose all of our crystals. We can just have an infinite amount of crystals. So that's really nice, but quickly get to haggling because I just want to see if there's anything that we can buy. There's our haggling working. She failed, so that's too bad, but she does actually have a high charisma skill, because if you look at her charisma at level 6, a lot of her skills are actually at level 5 or 6. But we are going to buy some wands and tomes. We're not going to play with Sheena, but I just want to see if there's anything. These I don't think we have. Alluring Aura, we already know. Repario, I think we already know. Masterful Insights, we don't know, so I'm actually going to buy that one. And I'm also going to let's see, check rooms and crystals, and then check the potion ingredients as well to see if we can get some more stuff from here. Alabaster we don't have, so I'm actually going to buy that one. And everything else we already have, so not going to buy those, but that means at least we have one more crystal for a collection that we don't have. And then let's see what we can get for potion ingredients. Maybe we can buy a death flower actually for our tarot cards. So yes, it's really expensive. It's really expensive. It's really expensive, but I am going to buy it. I am going to buy it because I want to finish up the tarot card collection. So we found a death flower, and let's just quickly travel to get this so we can get our tarot cards, as I just do want to have it. So let's travel and get the tarot card. So we are knocking on the door. So Zelmira is here. I wanted to say something else, but we are going to friendly activities deliver the death flower if she's allowing me to. She's insulting us, which is a bit mean, but deliver the death flower. And she now feels that there is a personal rift with Zelmira, but it doesn't matter that much, as we just needed to make sure that we finish this up for the tarot card, and I will attend some more of the festivities in Ravenwood soon in the upcoming episode, so we can get more of these. So we now have the Magician, which embodies the notion through Abu Sol Beluf. He dances between microcosm microcosms of time and space, bringing harmony among the elements. To conjure his wisdom and ancient power, one may manifest their own most fervent dreams. Behold, the universe tapestry unfolds and stars align again. So she got this one, which means that we now don't have any more to work on. But that's totally fine by me because we can easily get that, and I think we will be definitely finishing this off sooner than later. But let's head home and have her read the chapter of Sanguine Sorcery, so we just do a little bit more of the mystery of the dark arts. And I don't think she's a bro, she's still a loner. She's been socializing a lot, but I do think she really needs to wind down and recharge after socializing. So I still think she's a loner. So we are going to ignore this personality swap. So she has lost her single and loving it lifestyle, but she is investigating the magical tome another time. So she's currently reading it so she can read chapter 1, Sanguine Sorcery. So we didn't read this one at first, and she can now study the Forbidden Tome and learn a spell within. But the chapter actually says, unlike traditional sorcery, which relies on external energies to produce its effects, blood magic taps into the caster's own life energy. The power to alter reality to our will is hidden within the blood rivers that flow through our veins. But heed my warnings. This path is not for the faint of heart. Blood magic has no failures because it is powered by the essence of life itself. With each invocation and sacrifice, the caster connects their own blood to the fabric of the spell, assuring its success by sacrificing their vital life energy. But my reader, make no mistake, such power comes at a cost. Human blood is a finite resource that can only be regenerated over time and with rest. Blood magic practitioners risk depleting their own life energy to fuel their spells, bringing them dangerously close to death. Reckless use of blood magic can result in tiredness, weakness, and even death as the caster's body attempts to replenish what has been lost. So there are a lot of warnings, but she is going to just not heed those warnings, as she just wants to use like this magic, and she just wants to continue like getting stronger, as she's just so set on getting revenge basically. So she is going to study the magical spell, and we will see what the forbidden spell is that actually comes from this book. So she's now practicing, she's learning we're gonna say chapter 3 of this book, and we'll see what the spell is. And it's next morning. Cupcake is running away again, so we are missing our furry friend again. But I had to go to bed as she was taking very long to learn the spell. She still has not learned it. Like she's still studying the magical tome. So I am going to end the episode here. I think we will leave learning what the forbidden spell actually is for the next episode. Like, she has now started her path on mastering the dark arts. She's been doing a lot more collecting. She's been getting a lot more stuff. She also did learn the other spell tome, so we do now have a potion of masterful insults as well. So we are getting stronger in our magic. Like, there's a lot of things that we already know. If we open our spell book, we know 5 out of 9 practical magic spells. We know 5 out of 7 mischief magic and 6 out of 8 untamed. And for alchemy, we know 7 out of 15. So alchemy, we're a little bit behind, but everything else we're actually doing very well. So I think she's going to get like better and better at her mastery of magic. We are currently at adept. We are slowly getting to the rank of master, which I think I want to reach master. I'm not sure if we're gonna reach virtuoso, but master I will want to reach with her for sure. Well, we'll just see like how it goes with her mastering magic, if she's actually able to learn the forbidden tome, or if it just takes her more than she anticipates. It's a lot more that she needs to get stronger. It's a lot more difficult to master the spell than she has actually thought it would be. So I hope you lovelies like this episode. It was a lot more of me talking. It wasn't that much gameplay. There wasn't a lot of advancement, but I still think we we did advance at some point with getting a few more crystals, our first sugar skull, a new tarot card, and we are on our way to mastering the dark arts. So all in all, I hope you lovelies like this episode. If you do, click the little like button down below. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode. I think in the next episode, we may give birth to our little baby. I do want to do in the next episode an ultrasound, although I do think that spellcasters, they would have their own hospital in the magic realm. So while we go to a hospital, I will say that it's going to be a magical hospital, as she of course does have a spellcaster child. So let me know if you're excited for that in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either a wholesome or a chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one. I'm not a saint.